Welcome back to the Alex and Ava English podcast, where we help you learn practical English through everyday conversations. I'm Alex, and I'm excited you're tuning in today.
And I'm Ava. Whether you're on your commute, relaxing at home, or grabbing a snack, thank you for joining us. Today, we're diving into a delicious topic that everyone loves to talk about: food.
Exactly, Ava. Our focus today is simple but universal. What's your favorite food? We'll explore how to discuss food in easy, natural English and give you useful tips along the way.
That's right, Alex. Food is such a common topic in conversations with friends, classmates, or even when meeting someone new. Let's get started and make talking about food fun and easy.
Before we jump into the conversation, let's review some important food words. I'll say the word, then repeat it slowly so you can practice along. Ready? Here's the first. Pizza. Pizza. Try saying it out loud with us.
Great! Next, we have noodles. Noodles. This word pops up in many Asian dishes. Repeat after me. I like noodles. Practicing pronunciation helps you sound more natural in real conversations.
And here's a sweet one. Ice cream. Ice cream. Notice how we pause slightly between the words. Say, my favorite dessert is ice cream, and pay attention to the rhythm.
Let's also learn some adjectives to describe food. Words like spicy, sweet, salty, crunchy, creamy, and delicious help make your sentences more interesting. For example, this cake is so creamy and sweet.
Adjectives really bring your food descriptions to life. Imagine you're at a restaurant. If you say, the soup is spicy or the bread is crunchy, you give others a clear picture of what you're eating.
Absolutely, Alex. And you can compare foods too. For example, I like sweet snacks more than salty ones. This helps you express preferences clearly, and it's a great way to make small talk.
Describing food also helps you order or share your taste with friends. If you ever travel abroad, knowing how to say, I don't like spicy food, can save you from a hot surprise.
That's so true. And using these adjectives can make your English sound more colorful and natural. The more you practice, the easier it gets to add details to your sentences.
Let's put those words into action with a conversation. Ava, what's your favorite food?
I think I love spicy noodles the most. Especially on a cold day, a big bowl of spicy noodles warms me right up.
That sounds delicious. I like noodles too, but I prefer cheesy pasta. The creamy sauce and melted cheese are so comforting.
Pasta is great, but I don't really like spicy food as much. I enjoy sweet things more like chocolate cake or a scoop of mango ice cream.
Ice cream is a classic favorite. My top pick is vanilla with chocolate chip, simple but always tasty.
Now I'm getting hungry just thinking about all these foods.
Let's analyze some helpful phrases from our conversation. I asked, what's your favorite food? That's a great opener when you want to get to know someone.
Definitely. You could also say, what do you like to eat? Or, do you have a favorite dish? These are friendly questions that work in many situations.
And when you answer, you can use I love or my favorite food is. For example, I love spicy noodles or my favorite food is pasta.
Don't forget to add adjectives, saying, this pizza is so delicious, or I don't like sweet drinks, gives your listener more detail about your tastes.
Now, let's look at some simple grammar patterns that make talking about food easy. One common structure is I like. For example, I like soup.
Another is I don't like. This is useful if you want to politely say no to something. For instance, I don't like spicy food.
To share your top pick, use my favorite food is. For example, my favorite food is sushi.
And if you want to ask about someone else, just say, do you like noodles? Simple, but very effective in any conversation.
Let's take it a step further. If you want to compare foods, you can say, I like pasta more than rice. This pattern helps you express a stronger preference.
Exactly. You can also use this structure with drinks or snacks. For example, I like tea more than coffee, or I like cookies more than cake.
This is really helpful when talking with friends or making choices at a restaurant. It makes your opinions clear and can even help avoid misunderstandings.
Plus, using comparisons creates more interesting conversations. People usually want to hear why you prefer one thing over another.
Now it's time for our speaking challenge. We'll ask you some questions, and you can pause the podcast to answer out loud. Practicing speaking is key to improving fluency.
Here's your first question. What's your favorite food? Next, why do you like it? And finally, where do you usually eat it?
To help use this structure, my favorite food is I like it because I usually eat it at. This makes your answer clear and complete.
Try to answer with as much detail as you can. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel when talking to others. Remember, making mistakes is part of learning.
Let's think about how favorite foods can differ around the world. In Italy, pizza and pasta are classic favorites, while in Japan, sushi and ramen are very popular.
Right, and in India, dishes like biryani or butter chicken are loved by many. These examples show how food is connected to culture and tradition.
It's interesting to see how the same food like noodles can be cooked differently in China, Italy, or Thailand. Each country adds its own flavors and ingredients.
Learning about favorite foods from other cultures can be a great conversation starter, and it helps you understand people from different backgrounds.
We hope today's episode made you feel more confident talking about food in English. Remember, practicing new words and patterns is the key to improvement.
Don't be shy telling a friend or writing in your notebook about your favorite food using today's phrases. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe so more learners can join us. We'd also love to hear from you. What's your favorite food? Leave a comment and let us know.
Thanks for listening. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we'll see you next time on the Alex and Ava English podcast. Bye, everyone.